Okay, so now we're back to e-services. If you were able to log into e-services earlier, we want to go back here right now. I just want to give you a brief tour and some suggestions about what to do in e-services. E-services is where you do the business of college. Anything that has to do with records or money, you will see in e-services. So again, if you're not there right now, go to vcc.edu under current students and sign into e-services using your star ID and password. Like I said, you'll get tired of your star ID and password, but that's okay. This area usually will default to your class schedule if you've registered for classes, but since most of you haven't registered yet, there will be no schedule to look at. So just take a look at the left side of the screen because that's where all the links are for the e-services option. This is not necessarily in order from top to bottom, but you will see a link there for bills and payments. That will tell you what your current balance is at the moment and give you some options for either setting up a payment schedule or making a one-time payment using a credit or debit card. There's a link there for student employment. If you get a work-study position on campus, this is where you will enter your hours and submit them so that your supervisor can approve them. You can also see what your balance is in terms of your allotment of work-study dollars from financial aid. Probably the most important link right now for you as we go through this orientation session is the one that says courses and registration. From here, you can actually register for classes. You can browse through the courses that are offered for each semester. At some point here, you're going to meet with your advisor, whether it's virtually online or on campus. And in order to register for classes with them, they're going to require you to log into your e-services and go to courses and registration and actually register for classes. So this is where that would happen. The other link I want you to be aware of is financial aid. On the financial aid tab, you'll be able to see what is the process with your FAFSA. Has your FAFSA been completed? So that we know what your financial offer is through the FAFSA program. We get a lot of people that come in and ask for certain details, and you're going to find in the business offices, 9 times out of 10, the answer you're going to get to your questions is, have you checked in e-services yet? That's not an answer, it's a question answering a question, but you'll get tired of hearing that until you get used to seeing or going to your e-services. In financial aid, you can view your award, you can accept loans, you can see what you're eligible for work study for. In order to get a work study position, you actually will need to come in and see me and get a work study authorization form that you will take to fill out with your supervisor in order to get set up in payroll. That's pretty much it for e-services, so I'm going to let it go right there. If you have any questions at all about e-services, email and your star ID. For instance, if we've gotten this far and you still haven't been able to set up a star ID and password and you're having trouble, don't hesitate to call me. Reach out to me by email or phone. And those numbers should be provided for you here at some point. But I look forward to working with you. So welcome to VCC. We look forward to see you this fall. Thank you.